everybody, it's Deanna with toolsofenergyprotection.com. I hope you're having a great and wonderful day. Today is a hustle bustle day because it's the day before Thanksgiving. But we've been covering a series called Freeing Yourself from Fear. And in part one, we talked about what you monitor and put in your mind, what you allow to come in. And that's so important because what goes in the mind is what comes out. So if you're watching fearful programming or lots of violence or people insulting one another, that's what goes in your mind. And so then that's what's going to come out. And that's fearful for a lot of people. It's not uplifting. It's not happy. So be very careful about what you're taking in. Step 2 is to recognize who you are and recognize who you aren't. A lot of times in our lives we're told we have to be this person or that person and fit in this little box that we really don't fit in, and so we're not being true to ourselves, and that's so important in overcoming fear. Once you do things that are from your heart and from yourself, it's much easier to move forward in life. Step 3 is to release doubt. The universe, God, Spirit, or Source really does love you. A good friend of mine told me once that the universe really does want me to succeed. And sure enough, God, Spirit, or Source really does want us to succeed. So as you move forward and release the fear, God will put the right people in your path. He'll bring in the right circumstance for you, and He'll move you forward. Now, sometimes it may not feel like it, because as we walk forward, sometimes we feel like, well, God's not really supporting me because things aren't going right. Back up and take another look, because you're actually being supported in the right direction. That direction just may not be the direction you had in mind, but it's still where you desire to go. Step 4, yesterday we talked about, was trust in God, Spirit, or Source. And I spent quite a bit of time talking about that and my orientation. So if you missed that and you want to go back to yesterday's video, you can have a look at that. And today I want to focus on overcoming fear. One of the next steps is to think about what is your desired outcome. What do you really desire? Once you know what that is, your fear, your doubt will lessen to an itty-bitty tiny amount because you're more determined and you know where you're headed. And the other thing is to learn about what you intend. So if you want to release fear and doubt, you need to look and see what's back there. What do you need to be successful? What do you need to succeed? Do you need money? Do you need knowledge? Do you need education? I know there's a few times when I've really wanted to do something and I let fear stop me because I didn't know what was behind door number 1 or door number 2 or door number 3. And I was very afraid, and I made up all these things in my mind that simply weren't true. And those things kept me from going forward. So take a look and see what it is that's there that you need to know in order to succeed. And that will help you. Once you know what you desire, find out what it takes, find out how to get it, and walk forward. I promise you that God, Spirit, or Source will support you as long as you're on the correct path of love and joy and peace. If you're doing anything out of anger, you probably won't succeed with that. Then in addition to that, release the energy of the fear once you know where you're headed and take action. That's so important. So many of us receive blessings and Spirit, God, or Source says, here you go, this is what you desire, and then it's in our face and we're like, that's not really what I wanted. But it is what you wanted. It's just that you're afraid to go forward and accept it because there may be feelings of inadequacy or low self-esteem or you're not good enough. And that simply is not true. Take action and know that you're being blessed. As long as you don't hurt yourself or someone else, that's the desired outcome. Great, I see more people are joining. Yay, I'm so excited. Welcome everybody. I'm just getting ready to wrap up with receiving what you desire by knowing your outcome, knowing what it takes to get there, and taking action. Anyways, today is the day before Thanksgiving, and there's a lot of fear going on over many different things, both on the world scene and in our personal lives. If we're going to families' homes for the first time or friends, we might have fear they won't accept us. We may not say the right thing. We may make social faux pas. Please put that fear to the side. It's okay. You are you. And God, Spirit, or Source loves you just because you're you. And that's all that really matters, is to be yourself and to ask Spirit to be in your heart, to be in that love space, and go forward. So on that note, tomorrow being Thanksgiving, I'll go ahead and record another video. It won't be live because I'll be having my own Thanksgiving, and you'll see that tomorrow in this feed. And then on Friday, I'm going to be having a healing meditation. A lot of you have reached out to me and you've told me that you've lost loved ones at this time of year, and I'm so sorry. Or it's the first time for the holiday season since somebody has passed from this world, and that is a time that can be very hard and difficult. So I will post the information under this feed a little bit later. I'll be holding a meditation about 11 o'clock Mountain Time if you would like to join, and I'll put a link on how you can find out how to do that. And what I'm going to do is ask that everybody come. It'll be a phone call, so it'll be anonymous. Nobody will know that you're there. And we'll put our phones on mute, and then I will lead a meditation and ask for Spirit or Source to come in and heal what's in your heart. Heal the area that feels the loss. And know that that person is still with you in your heart. Anyways, this is Deanna with toolsofenergyprotection.com. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I'll shoot another video here in a little bit to put up tomorrow for Thanksgiving, but enjoy your time with your family and your friends. If you're traveling, please travel safely and know that I love you all. Bye-bye. Have a great day.